welcome to La Caja de Música. How are you? How do you feel now that we have the second season almost here?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm really excited to share it with the world. We worked really hard on this one, so yeah, it'll be good.
You play Mariel in the show, and at the beginning she was like the best friend of Catherine and the person who tells her about the famous Russian law. So what was the first impression that you had when you received the script for the first time?
My first impression was this is probably one of the funniest characters that I've had, the honor to go up for. She's funny in a way that I really love in real life, which is that very dry, kind of caustic wit where you think, oh my God, was I just insulted or were they making a joke? So yeah, and I loved her speed of thought. She's her mind is whirring all the time. It's it can make it very hard to actually do because she speaks at such speed as well. It's you really need to be warmed up to play this character. But yeah, she's great fun.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, your character always planned all the steps for Catherine. She's like the brain to get what Catherine wants, but now she's kind of a traitor or something like that. So for everyone, I guess. What do you feel about this narrative line?
Well, Mariel she's not a very loyal person, actually. I think the only person that she's loyal to, really, apart from herself, is Archie. But as the actress, I had to get on board with why Mariel betrays Catherine, and I could, from my point of view, she's kind of justified. She thought that she was doing the right thing in some weird way. But as we see from season 2, Catherine and I make up very, very quickly. That happens in episode 1. So maybe she was right in the end, because yeah, she becomes an aristocrat in season 2, and which is her whole goal for the whole of season 1, is just to regain her status as a lady, and she does it.
Yes, and we can say that she sacrificed everything to become a lady again. So do you think that the end justified the means?
I think it did. Yeah. I mean, look, from my point of view, I think Mariel's obsession with becoming a lady is like, as we all know, money doesn't buy you happiness, right? But Mariel seems to think that it does. She'd probably be happier out of the court life, living in a wooden shack by herself. But yeah, she can't quite see that yet.
What do you think Mariel feels when someone calls her Lady Mariel in this season after all the thing that happened?
Oh, God. I think she loves it. Yeah. She's so triumphant in this season 2. Like, and the outfit the first outfit you see me in as a lady, it's just like got a massive pink bow on it. Like I've dressed myself up like a present. It's so sort of like, here I am. So yeah, I think every time someone refers to her as a lady, yeah, she loves it, and she can't help but rub it in people's faces that she has, regained her status.
Okay, this is an important question about your character. Does Catherine see her like a lady or still like a servant?
I think actually she sees her. I think the important thing is that she never saw her like a servant, even when she was a servant. She always treated her like her equal, which is why Mariel loves her, because she always saw beyond that. So actually, it doesn't matter whether she's in the clothes of a servant or the clothes of a lady. Catherine always treats her the same way.
How is the evolution between the Mariel in the first season and the new one? What's the energy that you feel playing her?
Season 1, she was very angry and very driven by anger. And because at the beginning of season 2, she has regained her status, what we see in season 2 is just happy Mariel, who, like, all of that kind of angst, a lot of it's dissipated, and actually she's just a lot more smiley and happy.
We only watch 3 episodes. We don't know what is going to happen next. But if you were the screenwriter, tell me one thing that you would like to see in Mariel's line or something.
Yeah. I'd sort of love to see her have it out with Peter, actually, because, you know, she hated on Peter for the whole of season 1, and really she blames him for her becoming a servant and all of that, but they don't really ever have any scenes together. I would love to see maybe a full-on fist fight between Mariel and Peter. I think that'd be pretty entertaining.
I love this show because it's a comedy, but about a very feminist fight to get access to the arts and education in a better country for everyone. So unfortunately, that fight is still valid in a lot of countries. What would you like to say to the governments of those countries?
I think that most people think that that equality between the sexes will mean that that men will have to, I don't know how to put this, raising women up to positions of power actually benefits everyone, not just women. And I think it's very short-sighted for people to think otherwise.
Okay, I'm gonna read a line of your character that caught my attention. So, if you dress well, no one notices what you do, just what you wear. What do you think about this sentence?
God, I think it's really sad. I'm upset that Mariel thinks that, although, you know, probably at that time in Russia that was true. I think some people think that's true now, you know, that there is this emphasis on what women are wearing, and you know, rather than what their minds are doing and how intelligent they are. Yes, I don't agree with it.
You all created a wonderful show that it's renewed for a second season. But in the meanwhile, when you're not working, how is the way to receive news about the renewal or not? Because fans have the upfronts every year, but how is for the people who work in them?
Well, like, when do we find out, you mean?
Yes, if you receive the news about the renewal before the general people.
Yeah, we tend to find out so we found out season 2 was going when season 1 started to air on TV.
My last question is, what would you say to Mariel if you had the opportunity to have a conversation with her?
I'd probably say I would say you're playing with fire here, Mariel. And yeah, I worry that her disloyalty is still going to come and bite her in the back, you know. I think she could do with sort of hiding away for a bit and being a bit quieter in her opinions.
Okay. Would you like to say anything else to create more intrigue to the audience or something?
I don't know if I'm not sure I can really without giving too much away.
Okay, so that's all. Thank you for being here with me.
Thank you.
Welcome to La Caja de Música. Thank you.